back again with another review, and this is my first Hot Toys figure that I ever received, and I think you can kind of tell what it is. It's a Predator 2. Hot Toys, once again, my favorite company, made this. This is kind of an older figure at this point, since it was, but the more recent Predator figure that came out. Since the AVP ones came out first, and I gotta admit to you guys, this is kind of more of the crappier boxes Hot Toys has ever released. It's really funny though. It's got a movie background, and it's got the figure in front of it. It's kind of cute actually, but they didn't have any actual footage like they usually, or movie poster like they usually do on their boxes, so it's kind of weird. And here's the side of the box, with kind of like a close-up headshot of the Predator. The back of it, a couple little shots of him, and some of the accessories he comes with. Another shot from the side of the box. Okay, let's take this slip case off. And by the way, this box is humongous. It's huge because it has so many parts to put this guy together. This is an awesome picture of him. It's like a close-up, and Hot Toys always has like a really good inner flat picture, usually like this. Like this picture is always usually really awesome. The side of it again. And the back of it. It's the one I have, Predator. Elder Predator, which was another one that came out with this version, and it's the old Predator from the end of the movie that gives Danny Glover that handgun right there. He's really expensive and kind of hard to find, not really, but don't have that guy. Maybe someday, who knows. And once again, here are the accessories. He comes with a ton of accessories. Okay, so what's the inside look of this figure? Let's open it up. Here's the inside picture. And he comes in pieces. If you're not, or if you're new to collecting Hot Toys, I should say, some of the figures come in pieces and you have to put it together. It's a pain in the butt for some cases because Hot Toys figures are really fragile. You have to be careful with them because they do break if you're too aggressive with them. They're not really meant to be action figures, even though they have joints and stuff. They're more like collectibles. And he comes in pieces. You got to put them together. A lot of people said he's biggest pain in the butt to put together. I didn't have that much of a hard time for first time putting together a Hot Toys figure. Let's take a look at him. Okay, here he is, already built, of course, and I mean, this is one of the awesomest figures. I kind of didn't really want this figure at first, and the story behind it, like I said earlier, this is my first Hot Toys figure other than RoboCop. They were actually both the same time, kind of got them at the same time, but I went into a store in San Francisco in Chinatown, and they sold a lot of anime stuff, and went inside and noticed that they had this guy there, and he's kind of one of those guys that I really didn't want at first, but I'm really glad I did get him. And he was a bargain, $150 when I got him, and now he's like $300 on eBay. So, and I mean, this fishnet is real. This is not painted on. I mean, I had to put this on the figure, as you can see there. This stuff, like these little trinkets, I had to put on there. This armor I had to put on, which was such a pain in the ass to get it to just click on. A lot of these parts, I mean, you look at him, even his little blade thing right here, I had to put on him. The gauntlets, everything I had to put on him. And let's get a back look of him. The dreadlocks are rubber. They don't have wires in them. They just kind of hang and drop there like that. I mean, look at all this detail that they put into him. Now, there is a problem with the figure, which I've seen in other reviews and other people talk about, and it happened to mine. It's something I guess you just can't avoid. But right here in the back, where the belt locks in, it was already put together with a little plastic nub sticking out, and you were supposed to like take it out and then put it back together on. Well, it broke off because it's, I don't know, it's just, I guess, poorly made. So what I ended up doing is just super glued it together, and that works perfect. But just about every other review I've seen of this guy, that's happened. I mean, it's a normal thing, I guess. You just can't avoid it. And let me show you some of the great details of this figure. For one, the gauntlet right here, the cannon. You could just push it back like that and lock it in, and it just goes like that, and you can pull it out. This little flap opens up, which shows his little device where he blows himself up, and has little of the numbers on there, which is awesome. The blades here are retractable. They can go in and out farther or closer. And on his stick, which I'm not kidding, is really sharp, actually, sharp plastic. All these little parts right here like this, is just, they're sharp and they hurt, so you gotta be careful when you're pulling them out. But let's take a look at this thing. And it's got the little numbers again, like for his little device on his gauntlet. And of course, one of the best things is that the helmet is removable. Let's get it off this guy. And underneath it is the Predator's face, which is pretty accurate to the movie. It's just awesome. The mouth doesn't open or anything, but just the fact that it has underneath that, and that you can put this helmet on. I mean, and I don't know if you can see, let's see if I can try to capture it, but on the mask, it's kind of hard to see, but in the mask eyes, there's like a fishnet design. I mean, that's little details that no one would ever notice, but is really, really awesome on Hot Toys' part. And the nameplate says Predator and Predator 2. And this little part is removable. I'm not really sure or kind of remember what it is for, but yeah. And there's like string here to keep it together. I mean, this is so many things I find more and more when I look at this figure, and really appreciate it more now than when I first got it. How great it is. One of the other accessories he comes with is this skull, which is from the movie. It's kind of like bloody, and it's kind of cool. It comes with two other hands as well, right there, that you can put on him. But yeah, if you don't have this figure, pick it up. It's so worth it. If you get him for the same price I got him, definitely buy him. $200, I think it's a good price for him, but yeah, there he is. Just an update, like I did with the Batman figure. Just wanted to show that Hot Toys is planning on releasing a Predator 1 figures, and that's Arnold, and also known as Dutch and Billy. And the likeness is pretty good to them. A lot of people are complaining because Hot Toys has been famous for covering up likenesses with different paints added to it or something else. And they did it with these figures, but I mean, they still look pretty good. I mean, I can still tell that's Arnold. And these are slated for October, so let's hope Hot Toys still releases them. But just for those of you who don't know, I mean, don't follow the circuits on figures, they are hopefully releasing Predator So let's cross our fingers.